You're not, unfortunately. We have some pre-determined questions, and hopefully I'll be able to ask some of the questions that might be in your head. I hope so.
We're going to go to Colleen at the AP.
Hi. Madam Vice President, do you think that Republican voters, and specific women voters, will be more likely to vote for you because of the fall of Roe?
Oh my goodness, if you guys have been following me, you guys already know that I think the left is everything that they're claiming the right to be. And they looked and said, Donald Trump faked a shift at McDonald's, so we're gonna fake a town hall meeting. We're gonna invite the audience, and we're gonna have only specific people in the audience who definitely weren't planted there. That they wrote a really good question. That's how they got in here. It wasn't because we handpicked them, and they're gonna ask us specific questions. And you're like, that doesn't. No, they're not crazy enough to do this. Kamala is currently doing her version of a town hall. It includes an invite-only audience, friendly moderator, and a quote-unquote predetermined set of questions. You can't make this shit up. Just look at this.
You're not, unfortunately. We have some pre-determined questions, and hopefully I'll be able to ask some of the questions that might be in your head. I hope so.
So they're going to have predetermined questions, and they have a moderator that's going to try to ask the questions that are in your head to Kamala. I just think this is just so gross. But like, this is supposed to be the leader of the free world. This is not an easy job. She's even said that herself. This isn't supposed to be easy. If you have to be able to answer the tough questions and go off the cuff and off the rip and do more of the podcast and get on as many podcasts as you can. 3-hour podcast. Don't let your campaign managers try to wrap it up, even though I know that the left is just one big puppet show of people pulling strings with the military industrial complex. You got big pharma in there now. It's just super freaking messy. And you may be thinking, like, that's just a town hall, that's just a clip. Like, look at this. Kamala Harris is only allowed to speak to predetermined reporters. Damn, it's getting bad.
We're going to go to Colleen at the AP.
Hi. Madam Vice President, do you think that Republican voters, and specific women voters, will be more likely to vote for you because of the fall of Roe?
Let's just see what some of these comments say. I feel sorry for her. She is so bad at this and knows it in her heart, but her vanity will not permit her honest reflection. Honestly, this kind of maybe after that Fox News interview. I mean, the Fox News interview I thought was damning. And granted, apparently Brett came out and apologized for one clip not having a little extra context, but still during the interview, it didn't feel weird or obtuse, except for when Kamala pointed it out, and it was just very weird. But what I do find very strange, I've been following crypto for a while, and after the election, we might give some crypto, not advice, but just, reactions to the crypto world. I find it very interesting. But we got the whale watchers over here. Watcher Guru is just in. Ripple co-founder Chris Larson says he is donating 10 million XRP to Kamala Harris. It's time for the Democrats to have a new approach to tech innovation, including crypto. I believe Kamala Harris will ensure that American technology dominates the world, which is why I'm donating 10 million in XRP in support of her. This is actually kind of crazy to me. I own a lot of XRP. That's what I'm the most heavy in my portfolio. And I was hoping that, when Trump wins, that it would pump, because there's been a lot of pro-crypto talk jargon around that camp. Now, apparently, the left is saying, we're pro-crypto too. And I know that they're investigating Elon and the PAC, like the America Great Again, Twitter, or whatever, where they're basically paying, $100 million or $1 million to every person who attends a rally. And it's in certain, there's some certain stipulations with it. But the left is like, we can't have that. But now we're having this. And I know it's different, but it's also kind of like the same. But I would like to see what more of this is going on. Why I do find this the most interesting, though, is that on the Federal Reserve, Kashkari says that very few transactions are actually happening on crypto unless people are buying drugs or other illegal activities. Now, I'm not going to comment on what I use my crypto for, because I may have used it to buy some drugs in the past, but for me, it's 98% asset building, right? it's 90%, 98% asset for me. Like I'm banking in the longevity of crypto because I genuinely believe that in 2024, 2025, and going forward, we're going to have to answer the question of what is true digital ownership. And I think crypto and Web3 is just the start of that solution and that answer. But our Federal Reserve thinks that right now crypto can only be used for drugs or other illegal activities. And if that's their case, then I wonder what they think about this $10 million donation of crypto. Now, to end it off on some happy news, AI is still getting out of control. Can we look at just this? Why is this so funny? This face is probably the most accurate thing I got. Why is this so... Bert Kreischer? He's definitely not Bert Kreischer. We got another one, him feeding the cats. Nice. Now, I know people are mad that he did, quote unquote, stage a day at McDonald's. I think realistically, there's no other way to do it. You have to buy out that McDonald's basically for the day to set up security and whatnot, because you can't just have a normal functioning McDonald's that day. That would not work. So for the people who are bitching about it, come on. But don't let your memory be too forgetful now, because I'm not going to say a certain administration might have done the same, but in my eyes, way worse. I'm the first and only presidential nominee to work at McDonald's. I don't know about that. I don't know. We know Trump likes to speak in hyperbole. But if you guys have listened to me for a little bit, you guys heard me say it once. I'm going to say it again. The people who support Trump take him seriously, but not literally. The people who are against him take him literally, but not seriously. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I genuinely love reading all of them and engaging with all of them. And if you like the way the words are flowing out my mouth, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, please like the video, share, subscribe. My challenge to you today, my message to you today is be grateful and show gratitude around all things. Right now it's fall. Nature's worked its ass off to be blossoming and blooming right before it goes into winter. Go outside, appreciate nature, sniff some fresh air. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.